Welcome again to Colle-delicious healthy choices, and today we'll be preparing Jamaican steamed fish. Yes, Jamaican steamed fish, my version of course. And look at how big this fish is. This is huge. Actually, a friend gave it to us. I'm telling you, he is really amazing. Look how huge this fish is. Look at how big the head is. And also, what is very good about this fish, it's very fresh. As fresh as it can get. Look at the eyes, how pretty it look. So these are some of the ingredients. We'll be using the vinegar for washing. Also be using some pepper, some lemon pepper, and some tropical mix, and also salt and black pepper. Right here we have some carrots. I'll be using 2 carrots, one piece of ginger, and some garlic, onions, baby Irish potato, onions, and bell peppers. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep everything, and then come back and show you how we're gonna start cooking, what we're gonna do first. All right, stay tuned. So welcome back everyone. So now my butter is melted, and I'm gonna add some garlic to this. So a few garlic, and this is just to cook the fish. And then of course some ginger. Cannot cook without ginger and garlic. Those are like the two best ingredients together. The aroma, just everything just smells just so good. You want to eat already and the food is not finished just because of the smell. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some scallion, and this is to give it flavor, of course. And I'm gonna add some onions as well. So what I'm gonna do with this now, so everything is in there nicely, getting a little cooked just for a couple seconds. And then what I'm gonna do is add my fish so it gets all of that flavor. So I wanna just turn up the stove a little bit. You can hear it sizzling, but not a lot, because trying to manage my heat, so we don't want anything to get burned. I want it to nice and have that flavor. My favorite word is to say for everything to commingle or have a relationship. And for a relationship to work, you know, everybody have to come together. So yes, so all these herbs gonna come together to make this steamed fish delicious and yummy. Yes, so the smell is divine, so good. So what I'm gonna do now is add my fish, and again my hands are clean, so I'm gonna just put my fish right in there on top of the herbs. Let's put this away. And then smells really good, really good. What I'm gonna do now is just cover it up, because we're doing steamed fish, so I want it to get the flavor. Also I want it to just steam down nicely. So we're gonna cover that, and I put it on medium high. So there we go. And then now we're gonna go over now back to our vegetables. And this butter is already melted, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic. Since you can. So I go ahead and switch the pot. So now my fish is over there, and then now, because I want you to see exactly what I'm doing. So now again, we're starting the same process over. I have my butter, and again I use like a quart of butter because I really like butter. Sorry. So I'm using all my garlic. So what I did was mince up the garlic and then kind of cut some little nicely strip, because again I like ginger, and for my husband, he don't like the ginger, so when I cut it, the bigger ones, if he tastes it, he can always take it out or see it before. Also, I'm gonna add again my scallion, and I did not cut up my scallion fine. I just kind of crush it and then kind of cut it in three. I leave some for my garnish. Ooh, this smells good, and the fish is smelling so good as well. So this I want to turn up a little, and I also went ahead and mixed my water. So I have 2 cups of the vegetable stock. It's all ready to, when it's ready to just pour on there. So now I'm mixing up with the stove. So this is smelling so nice already. So what I'm gonna do now is put in my onions. I'm just gonna toss in everything now, because at this point I'm gonna add the tomato, because the tomato will have a little juice. Yes. And again, I didn't cut my tomato too small, and the tomato give it a really nice savory taste. So I like tomato in steamed fish. I think some people, it's optional, depending on how you like it, but I do like it, but it's up to you again. What I'm gonna add now, so I didn't have, as I said before, I didn't have any pumpkin, so I go ahead and use my butter squash. So it works just like pumpkin, and it's just to give it a nice color as well. Also, I have here is my baby potato. So I didn't have the regular Irish, but you can go ahead and use whichever Irish you have. I'm just using these ones because that's what I have. And also remember, if you're making a meal, just use what's in your fridge. You don't have to really go out and buy the exact thing. You can always substitute. And for me, my cooking is always substituting, because I don't like to go to the grocery for everything. So I always find something that I can substitute it for. You can swap it for, you know, or you can just use carrots if that's what you have. And of course, I have my carrots, and I cut it this way because again, it's gonna be a meal, so I need to look at my fish over here, and it's coming out nice. So what I'm gonna do now is pour just a little water in there, just a little bit. Let it stay there and steam. This smells so delicious. Smells so delicious. And also, as I said, it's up to you. If you have a really big, you know, saucepan or a skillet, you can just cook everything together. I do this today because my pot is very small. See, I'm throwing out my vegetable. Yeah, the pots are very small. So as much as we are 2 in our family, the pot is still small for cooking certain things. So at this point, I'm gonna put my bell pepper, assorted bell pepper. And I have all 3 colors here. And then what I'm going to do now is just add my water, and of course my thyme. So I'm adding my thyme now. And then go ahead and add some water so these vegetables cook. So I had 2 cups of water here. At the end of the day, I'll see how much I have after everything is finished cooked, so we can know. And also, what I'm gonna do now is just put some of the juice on it so it can get all of that flavor. tried to lift it up, but it was breaking apart, so I didn't want to turn it over. So you can just put the flavor on it by just putting the sauce. And really and truly, and this is why too I'm happy the way it worked out, because steamed fish, you don't want a lot of sauce, but you want to taste the fish. So when you put too much gravy, unless you have a lot of, you know, you have a big family, then you're gonna put according to gravy, because everybody likes steamed fish gravy. So that's really good. The only thing for me today, I don't have okra, and I know that's a bummer, because you can't cook steamed fish without first of all a scotch bonnet pepper, a Jamaican scotch bonnet pepper, really hot and tasty. So you'd normally put like a green one and then a ripe one with and cut a little piece to get the flavor, to get it, you know, so nice and eat. So I didn't have okra and I didn't have scotch bonnet pepper, but oh well, I still not gonna deprive myself from eating some yummy steamed fish. And look at this now. This is now our vegetable. Look how yummy this is. It's coming together nicely. I don't want to stir it too hard, because of course I don't want the stuff to be mushy. And then we're just gonna try. This is our squash. Need a little more minute, and then this is our potato. Potato is cooked. So I'm just gonna turn it down, and then another 5 minutes I should be able to turn off the stove. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Look how yummy that is. And then we just go back to our fish. It's still simmering, but because I knew it could stay on, take another few minutes, I turn off the stove and it's just staying there and just simmer. So which is very important. If you think it's completely finished cooked, you don't want to keep it on the heat, but because I want it to stay there and simmer through a little more and get some of the juice, you know, right inside the fish, I'm leaving it on the heat. All right, so you can do again at your choice if you think it's cooked. Fish need at least 10 to 15 minutes to cook. So always remember that for it to really, and you still want it nice and juicy, you want it, you don't want it too, you know, trashy. And also what I didn't point out is that in the first part I showed that it was a really big snapper. However, because my pot is so small, I only use these nice 2 pieces and I left the head behind. I'm gonna fry that and make escovitch fish for my husband. So sorry if I show you this and like, where's the head? Yeah, I'm gonna cook it next time, because it wouldn't fit in the pot. I would have to have 3 pots, and that would be a little too much. So, well, I hope you like. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. Please let me know how you prepare your steamed fish, what you eat it with, and what's the different, you know, different ways how you prepare it, because we all can learn from each other. All right, so I'll show you the finishing meal in a few seconds. All right. Vegetables are nice and tender, not too soft, so you get a nice crunch. And there we have it, our steamed fish. Looks very yummy to me. So this is our steamed snapper, and this is, as I said, we'll be eating this just as it is. There's lots of vegetable, lots of potato, the squash, and the carrot. So that is very filling. So you can go ahead and add your crackers, add your okra, and you know, whatever else you want to add to your steamed fish. So this is how Colle-delicious make our steamed fish. I hope you like this video, and really I would love you to try making it yourself, and please tell me how it turned out. Tell me, what did you substitute the vegetables for, or did you get to use your okra and chocho, whatever it is that you have to use. So please remember to please like, subscribe, and share, and I'm looking forward to those comments. And also please hit the notification bell so you can know when Colle-delicious have another meal to share with you. So on behalf of Colle-delicious, Healthy Choices Kitchen, take care and bye for now.